Hey there guys, it's Ben with Boulder and the Pebbles, and we're here with a top 10 video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Number 10 here, I have Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite series. Particularly, I chose Return of the King because it finishes off the series in such a great way. I mean, it's so much fun. As I show here, I have a clip of one of the battle scenes here when they bring the elephants into the battle. I mean, it was just such a good franchise. I mean, there's lots of good clips. I just chose this because, I mean, you gotta make the thing interesting. But, yeah, Lord of the Rings, I read the books, such a great series. I mean, that's also why it's one of my favorite movie series. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. It's just all the movies that followed are just better in different ways. Hey, and at number 9, we have Toy Story. I used to be obsessed with it as a child, but as the clip I have here shows you, this is the famous Buzz. We missed the truck. We're not aiming for the truck. Usually they put a 9/11 joke in, but it was the only clip I could really remember from the thing. I mean, but up here's an image of the doll I used to have when I used to like Toy Story, and I mean, it was just a big part of my childhood. Hey there guys, at number 8 we have The Matrix. I actually just watched this movie recently. I'm gonna not say a lot about it, I'm just gonna let the clip roll here eventually. Especially the part when he starts talking about the red and blue pill, one of the famous scenes. But yeah, great movie. Would definitely recommend it.
You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
At number 7, we have Indiana Jones. I love this movie. It's a movie from my childhood. And the clips you'll see in the background of my voice here are where he switches the bag of sand for the idol and it trips the tripwire and then the building comes down on him, and also the boulder scene. Interesting factoid. My friend said if I were ever to make a dating profile, my profile would be, hey, have you ever seen my cameo in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Because of the boulder scene and the fact I'm called the Boulder. It's pretty funny in my opinion, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's a good movie. Definitely should watch it if you haven't. And at number 6, we have Back to the Future. It's a very famous movie. I mean, a lot of people love it, and it'd probably be even higher up. But for me, the movies that are coming up next are just better in certain ways. But I love Back to the Future, especially the scene where he's like, Doc, are you telling me I'm late for school precisely? Damn, and then he like skates off, and then the Power of Love starts playing. But so I don't get copyright striked and everything. I cut the music from that part. It's just gonna show him traveling on. So, what I'll probably do is switch the. Actually, what I'll do is just have it the one scene. Actually, I'll leave it as it is. But I mean, good movie. Really should watch it if you haven't.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
Damn. I'm late for school.
Next up is at number 5 is Star Wars: Return of the Jedi, one of my all-time favorite movies. At number 5, spoiler: this is near the ending, so if you don't, you can always skip ahead past this one. But the reason why this scene stands out so much because it gives Darth Vader some redemption. He gives him some humanity before, as anyone who's watched the movie knows, he dies later on, and they burn him in the fire, and his ghost is there with Obi-Wan and everything. But no, it's such a good scene, because, I mean, it just shows the redemption, and, I mean, it really shows that Luke, even though he's this cool Jedi, can't stop everything. But definitely check it out if you haven't already. Next up at number 4 is The Last Jedi. The reason why this one is so high up is just the simple fact that it paused while we were seeing it in theaters, so that made it one of my all-time favorite movies. Also, another thing, as you'll hear in the clip later, I'll let the sound play. When the ship explodes, it is one of the coolest sounds I've ever heard. And I mean, it's just one of my favorite movies for those facts. But watch it if you haven't. And at number 3, you have The Breakfast Club, one of the greatest movies of all time, in my opinion. It's just the story of all these random teenagers, that go through these hardships together. But, like, it's such a great movie. I'll let the entire end scene play, because it's one of the greatest endings to a movie ever. And especially when Bender, at the end, walks up, raises his fist in the air. I mean, just honestly, one of the greatest movies ever. It's my one friend Tristan's favorite movie of all time, so I genuinely recommend you watch it.
We accept the fact that we had to sacrifice a whole Saturday in detention for whatever it was we did wrong. But we think you're crazy to make us write an essay telling you who we think we are. And you see us as you want to see us. In the simplest terms, with the most convenient definitions. But what we found out is that each one of us is a brain,
And an athlete.
And a basket case. A princess.
And a criminal.
Does that answer your question? Sincerely yours, The Breakfast Club.
And then number 2, we have Saving Private Ryan. One of my all-time favorite movies. It's such a realistic movie. It was so gory. And you just feel for Tom Hanks. I mean, Tom Hanks is my favorite actor. But, I mean, it's such a good movie. If you're really into war movies and just like Tom Hanks, this is the movie to watch.
School teacher. I teach English composition. This little town called Abley, Pennsylvania. The last 11 years, I've been at Thomas Alva Edison High School. I was a coach of the baseball team in the springtime. Back home, and I tell people what I do for a living, they think, well, nah, that figures. But over here, it's a big mystery.
And that number 1, my all-time favorite movie of all time, Forrest Gump. It is just my all-time favorite movie because it made me laugh, cry. You feel for Forrest Gump. I mean, how Jenny always constantly screws him over and everything, and he still has a good heart. And just the fact he ends up in all major events, it's such a good movie. Best movie of all time, in my opinion. And I don't know why you would never watch this movie. It's one of the greatest of all time, so watch it.
Hello. My name's Forrest Gump. Do you want a chocolate? I could eat about 1.5 million of these. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
I know this is a very different video than what you guys are used to, but I mean, I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, the clips are just there to show you some reference for the movie, and, it's time for me to rock and roll on out.